So today is a bit of a different video than usual. Sorry for the lack of uploads lately, but today I'm going to talk about a game that I've loved for many years, and that is Who's Your Daddy? I'm going to be recapping basically what happened to the game over the course of 2015 to 2017, how it became the success it was, and how it died. Yeah. Let's get on to the title card, and that's gonna switch on in a second, which is basically a summary of what the game is. Who's Your Daddy was an indie game developed by Evil Tortola Games, directed by Joe Williams about a father trying to stop his infant child from committing suicide. The baby had many ways to kill itself, and the daddy also had many ways to prevent the baby from dying.
So well, baby.
Okay,
Look, you're as good as new.
Joe first started working on this project as a joke, but later saw the potential of the game after working on it for a couple of days, as he stated on his Kickstarter page that he created back in September 14, 2015 to back the game up, which had many rewards to donations up to $50. Anywho, let's not get off topic. Joe then released the game in December 2015 as an early access game for players to test. And this is where Who's Your Daddy first took the world by storm in early 2016 as an early access game played by many popular YouTubers. People started catching on to this game and started playing it on their own. Joe was happy and getting many positive reviews about the game, thus tried to spew updates every week or so to keep the game fresh and enjoyable. Joe would later on add some new modes to the game like Family Gathering, which allows you to have multiple babies and multiple dads. There's also the Hungry Games, in which all players play as babies and they have to fight the last baby standing. I mean, the last baby crawling. This mode also added some new items to the game that can be used as weapons, and it also added traps.
Could use some help.
Oh yeah, there's also drugs and tanks. Another mode was Deadest Nightmare, where the babies has to kill the dad after jumping out of a microwave, whilst the dad tries to find 3 gas tanks to fill the generator and lift up the house at night after a power outage. The last mode that Joe developed before moving on to another game was... Oh yeah, he made another game in mid-2017. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, the last mode that Joe developed was the Great Dad Olympics, where players are dads who work together to complete as many achievements as you can until the timer runs out. Oh wait, there's more modes? Oh right, I forgot the challenges. I kind of forgot about this game a lot because everyone stopped playing it a year ago. There was challenges where you can either play as daddy or the baby, and you sort of do these kinds of achievements, but you have to complete them as fast as you can. Like there was a couple of challenges that required you to clean the toys, pool, wash the car, and also pick up poop. There was also baby challenges in which sometimes you have to kill yourself and other babies. We'll talk about that later. After the game's success, Joe wanted to update the game every week, add as many features for players to explore, and actually release the game officially. Joe got to the point where he added too many unnecessary features just so players can keep on discovering and keep playing the game and exploit this.
Okay, I'm losing health, and quarter health comes, and you close the fridge. My health goes back down again, and then I turn around, open the fridge, and escape. And now I can do whatever the hell I want. See you later, bitches.
He wanted to make the game as large as the universe, but that time and time again proven that a game that large, we'll talk about that later, a game that large can work well with it being an indie game. No one's guy. Oh wait, they fixed it? Joe needed to add updates every week that he implemented anything that he can think of, genius or plain stupid, into the game that just makes it worse. There was a point in time that the game had so many bugs that Joe was too lazy to even fix them. Joe would just fix one bug in the game and break 5 other features in a single update. The game was supposed to make its debut on the 29th of April 2016, but later got delayed to the 30th, then delayed again and again until the 14th of May. Despite the delay, Who's Your Daddy still wasn't ready to be a finished game, as there was no way baby can win due to a bug in which when the baby dies, move the player's screen to switch to the press space to spectate screen that is only intended if one baby has died and wants to spectate another baby. Although this spectate feature was only intended for games that had multiple babies, this bug occurred on a 1v1 as well and made it so you have to wait until the timer runs out and mom comes home, thus making the daddy win. The game was not simply ready, but Joe was pushed to release it since fans of the game was getting furious about the delay. Joe quickly fixed this a couple days later, but the damage was already done. Without a way to win for the baby, it meant the game was broken, and some players have already left the game entirely and already gotten refunds. But hope has not entirely been lost yet. There were still some big YouTubers, we'll talk about that later, YouTubers playing the game that kept the game alive. Joe time and time again screwed the game over and created a game that had so much potential, a hot mess of bugs and unusable features. People started catching on to this and stopped playing the game entirely and moved on to some fan games and some Minecraft roleplays.
Are we little ones?
Hey,
I'm
Daddy.
not happy. Wait, we have to just destroy it. You could have just put it away.
Here's the
Miles,
situation.
más dislikes porque te está diciendo es que usen la lógica, no hablan español.
Of course, they were much better than the actual game itself. There was also an actual Minecraft command block mod, but it turned out like the original game, full of unnecessary and retarded features. Like there's a bunker with a nuke here, like what the? Examples of these shitty YouTubers is Unspeakable Gaming, Rye Guy Rocky, The Atlantic Craft, and many other cavemen. Over the course of these abominations, the game took a turn for the worse. Joe broke the game even more. He made single-player challenges that no one played, displaced items from another game mode to the classic game mode, and these weird texture glitches. It was basically chaos. People would then forget about the game, and now when you search Who's Your Daddies on YouTube, the top suggestions were Minecraft roleplays, of course. PS now means at the moment of the game's downfall. And also, before we go on to the next section, I must mention one thing. Can we have 5 likes, guys? And this is what happens when I let Lewis edit my script. Well, anyways, oh wait, yeah, see, rarely hit 5 likes, so if you could do that, then please do it. Okay, anyway. In between early and mid 2017, Joe stopped putting out updates for Who's Your Daddy and worked on a completely different game called Suicide. It had better graphics, less bugs, but a less clear objective. Oh, wait, what? I said less bugs, I didn't say there were a tremendous amount of bugs in the game. Well, back to Who's Your Daddy. YouTubers stopped playing the game, players stopped playing it. He never even fixed most of the bugs, and basically everyone stopped playing it. Every now and then, in late 2017, people new to the game, like typical gamer and other people, played the game on stream and put it on YouTube. The game was dead, and as of writing the script, there are still so many Minecraft roleplays, oh god. After Joe completely stopped working on Who's Your Daddy, he decided to develop another game called Suicide. It was basically animals versus humans in a zoo. Players kill the opponent's team to win. That's basically it. Though it was exactly the same as Who's Your Daddy, really glitchy, and most features don't even work. Who's Your Daddy was a game that had many potential, but was ruined with unnecessary, unusable features and a whole ton of bugs. Though it did make the game hilarious to discover and play, but not the game that Joe pictured it to be. It was supposed to be a fun, balanced 1v1 against a dad and a baby, but quickly developed into something much bigger than it was supposed to be. Bigger than Joe himself, for better or for worse. Spoiler alert! Heads for wars! It became a really chaotic mess of bugs and an unbalanced game. Too easy on the baby's side, the game collapses, and to this day, Joe has disappeared from the face of the earth. Though I hope Joe is still gonna make more games, maybe fix the other ones. He may probably never do that though. Who's Your Daddy will always be in our hearts, and even if it left with Minecraft roleplays. Some things to take away from this is, don't make a bigger game than yourself and try to be the next GTA game, and never, ever write never ever on your script before thinking what to actually say. Never, ever not make a Joe joke on any video. Joe Williams in Japanese. I can also be read as Jojo. Oh god, why am I doing this? Okay, bye.